playing New World. Friday night. Looking forward to it. Just gonna jump into this thing here. Actually, tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and take us. That way we can at least see our screens. Everybody's having a good Friday, survive the week, all that cool stuff. Gonna help Ian here do some of his missions and help get caught up a little bit. He, I think he really got to play much other than Tuesday night when we hopped on earlier in the week. And so we're gonna run through some of his quests. I guess they're called missions in New World. Let's see if I got this working. Okay. Sorry. For any folks that are on, been playing New World, let me know what you think about it right now. I'm liking it. And I will say, though, there is so much to do. I mean, it's not necessarily a bad thing. You know, it's like a lot of games, though, I think, where if you are primarily only concerned about playing one aspect of it, then like any game, it, you know, could get old quick. But if you're letting yourself do a little bit of everything, there's so much to do in this game, keep track of, and you know, doing all the gathering and crafting and PvE stuff and the PvP stuff and the raids and the territories. The way the territory ownership in this game is set up is pretty cool. You have upcoming invasions, upcoming wars, always stuff going on. You know, then I mean, you can't walk out very far without tripping on something that's ready to fight you. So there's definitely a lot to do. Just a question of, you know, what you're looking to do, and again, how open-minded are you about doing a bunch of different things? You're like, I don't want to craft. Well, okay, that's fair enough, but yeah, you're not gonna take in everything that this game has to offer. Got a chance to do a little bit of my first healing in a dungeon earlier this week. We'll say it's also a different setup, a different system, a whole different way of handling healing than what I'm typically used to. Because it's still more of a click and aim. You know, I'm sure I may say aim and click kind of thing, even for healing. So, you know, like for example, got Ian's character right here. And I'm still trying to figure out whether I think it's different. I'm trying to figure out what I think about it. I got to get used to it. That's all there is to it. I've got to, learn how to manage healing this way. But it's kind of cool, like these spells I'm casting right here, they're attacks. But if I hit him with it, it'll heal him. Or even if I hit something off to the side, kind of near him, and it passes through him, it heals him. So that's pretty slick. Do this right here. I got Ice Gauntlet. This is pretty neat. A lot of neat little toys with that build. Doopity doopity boopity. That's right. While I'm waiting on him, I'm going to find something to kill. Shouldn't have to go too far.
You know,
what's going on, dude?
If I unmute myself and not the stream, you could hear me talking.
Yeah. That would help, right?
I looked right at it. I was like, yeah, unmute.
Give me a second. Let me put us back.
Yeah, no worries.
There we go.
Sorry about that.
Nah, no sweat. No, I was just running around, still kind of practicing around with some of my gear. Let me come back up to you.
Quest, I was diddling around.
Right. And I guess the other thing too is, I guess kind of go over some basics. You know, like where the storage units and stuff are? Like to unload some of the stuff that you might have that you might want to get rid of, like so that your bag doesn't get too full.
Oh, no. I've just been salvaged.
And that's fine, because especially this low level, we can definitely help get you geared up. That's not going to be a problem. Which is more like if you've been salvaging stuff. But if you follow me, yep, no sweat.
Not equipped. Can't use the gun.
It might be too high level.
Bow.
Okay.
I briefly tried the fire staff.
Okay.
Once they got near me, I couldn't figure out. But to be fair, I didn't give it a...
And if you figured out the whole like dodge piece too?
I do. There was a dodge button.
Yeah, I think by
I jump back.
Yeah, I think by default it's shift. And that'll help you. It could help you get some distance to keep them in front of you, you know? And then if you do what I'm running right here is the ice gauntlet.
Is there something like stick or face?
Not that I'm aware.
Dodge in that I'm not getting them off side, left, back, behind, instead of just looking at them because that's
right. I think it's part of just kind of keeping your so I think there is a setting in there that'll allow you to keep sort of the what they call
target based or
no, not so much that. There's a I have to look. Hold up for a second. I remember exactly what they call it. Visuals.
Still adjusting to mouse to look around. I always hated that. Even other games we played. Drives me crazy. Having to turn mouse to look to something.
Yeah, and you're going to want to use the mouse to basically handle all your left and right because it's going to be a lot faster than using anything else. Hold up for a second. Let me...
Yeah.
Gameplay. What am I looking for here? Okay, I think that's it.
I didn't give either a real.
Sure. No, that makes sense.
Just gotten my sword where I was like, okay, I'm comfortable with about the time it broke, and then I was let me try the staff. I have one. Let me try that real quick, and just totally.
So you have as part of your field of view, especially when you have your weapon pulled by default, or you can have there's a setting where you can have it to where it's always on. It's what they call a reticle. Yeah, it's like that thing in the middle there. It's basically, that's your aim. And the idea is what you want to do, however you move, you want to make sure that you're keeping whatever you're wanting to fight. You want to keep that beaded on whatever it is. So your movement's more like you move so that is where you want to hit something.
I have to keep fun.
Pretty much.
Just around as they move, I gotta.
Yeah, and so it's that because you're going to turn like you can like so basically your what is it, your A and your D are kind of your strafes.
Right.
And if you go to the side, if you hit one of those buttons and then hit your dodge, it'll shift you over, right? Hey, what's up, Sith? And
Hey, bud,
then, but yeah, I mean, the idea is you want to kind of keep, and there is, and Skull's right, 'cause he mentioned, go ahead.
Thank you. I was gonna say, because here's what happens. So, like, let's have you move. Yeah, just move back and forth like that, and I'll show you. I was fighting you, but not so much with the bow.
Sure.
Sword and bow. I was fighting you. I'm doing this number, and then I'm trying to pan, and then I end up like I keep it. And with the bow and arrow, maybe not that big a deal, but I end up, I'm over here looking this way because you're fighting, jumped around, or I've bounced back and stuff like that. Now you're behind me. I can target you standing behind me because I'm facing.
Well, and Skull, there's a setting they call sticky lock that might be an option that you might want to turn on and try out. For me, I try and keep my camera fairly free. I prefer to kind of keep it loose, and then I maneuver more just so then my reticle is aimed where I want to go. And so sometimes, yeah, depending on how I'm going, I mean, I'm using my mouse and I'm swiping left or right, and kind of keeping an eye on something so that when I'm in there and I'm engaging with something. Yeah.
I was just granted you're that pattern, but if I'm fighting something, dodging, I've done this out in open.
Sure.
Then I end up like.
So that's something to think about. Yeah, I mean, there's
more like I end up this.
Yeah. So let's see. Where is it? It's in gameplay, I believe it is, where you have some of your different options. I think then you have even like in preferences, and you can play around with some of the different options you have as far as that type of thing goes. And I know I have messed around with some of the camera stuff related to healing. I haven't done as much with the other stuff, the other aspects of it.
We can. I'll fumble around with it.
But yeah, usually what I try and do is
like, is it a thing that I just have to get you? Thing that no, you just hit. Because it was the same thing. Like Dark Age had there was the same type of thing. You could do it with the mouse, hand or something.
Sure. And see, even with Dark Age, I'd gotten so used to, handling my movement. I would still use the face button, but so much of it was still very much, turning with the mouse so that I'm keeping it's just so much quicker, so much faster than the keyboard can ever give you. Because if I try to use the key, like if you were trying to use the key, and I don't even know if you can really. I mean, you kind of can't. Yeah, turning and oh, good God, it's like trying to drive like a 1950 Cadillac and and then trying to park it in a compact spot. It's possible, but it's slower. Whereas with my mouse, with just a flick, I can, the
mouse wouldn't bother me if it also. I always hated stuff that my character faced. Without me, by default, they're like naturally parallel. I'm targeting something. I don't want to look that way, especially with the bow and arrow.
Guess I don't. So I guess I see what you're saying. So yeah, if you do the mouse, but then it's like I'm also always maneuvering too. Like so, if I'm moving back and around and like to the side and stuff like that, no matter what I'm doing, my guy will turn to the reticle. Now, if I stop and do a quick turn, then yeah, my back is facing, like I'm basically looking behind me now. But
Gotcha.
if I'm always kind of with the WASD keys kind of in motion and then I turn, I'm always turning with the reticle. So I think it's, for me, it was just more of a matter of getting used to it. There might be a setting though that you might be able to try out and figure out if that works a little bit better for you.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like I said, I just need to figure out, is there a setting before I go through the trouble of trying to get used to it? Like, wait, is it a setting I need to
So
yeah, we can get going.
Yeah, and I was going to say, Skull mentioned the sticky lock. Is that a setting in the config there, Skull, that he can mess around with? Because I haven't looked at it, so I didn't see it. But anyway, before we, and hey, what's up, Seth? How's the vacation going, buddy? I think it's just to see how full is your bag before we go out and get you loaded up with other stuff.
So far, I could probably get rid of salvaging.
Yeah, that's probably your best bet. Some preferences. Let me see. So there, settings, preferences. I don't see anything in preferences. I just gave you some weapons. I didn't give you any gear.
Okay. All right. Got that. Yeah, so I've got a bunch of stuff. How do I tell how much my inventory is at? 106.
Okay, here, let's do this for a second. So follow me. This way. This way. Yeah, saw it under healing. Yeah, I don't know if that works under, we'll maybe mess around with that a little bit. But, because yeah, I've got I've played around with some of the sticky healing and stuff while we were doing stuff last night, so trying to figure out what I like better. So here's the storage, basically. And you can unload a bunch of stuff. And you can see if you go by that area, you don't even have to do it one by one. If you go to like where it says like the titles where it says utilities and you see that little arrow off to the right. So like, yeah, and yep. So if you, and then it'll let you know how much weight you're actually, how much that particular type of item's taking up. Help you to unload some stuff, you know?
Yeah. Like I'm, of course, unloading. Here we go. There it is. Leatherworking. Ads. Okay. That cleared up 80.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That should give me a good amount. Got a whole bunch of upgrades that I've never used. I was going with all this, not to use it.
Oh, for your stats until you've kind of settled in on what you want to do. If
there's no respecking per se.
There is,
Okay.
and especially like earlier on, it's free up to a certain level, so you have a little bit of leeway to play around with things. But especially like first getting started, play around with some different weapons and kind of see what you like to do. If you're thinking about maybe going more like bow and musket, then Dex is going to be a big one for you. And then there's weapons, the rapier and the spear scale off at Dex as well. That's not to say you necessarily have to go that route, but it's just things to keep in mind,
Well, I think all of mine are taken. I'm assuming casting
No,
is based off of that.
no.
Okay.
So you're casting weapons. Hold up. Sorry.
Intelligent.
Let me do. Yeah, it's gonna depend. So your Dex is going to manage. So if you go to your attributes, so if you do K in your character and then go to attributes, it'll show you the weapons
Okay.
that scale off of that. And so like your fire staff and your ice gauntlet, which are like the two kind of damage oriented casting tools or weapons, those are 100% intelligence. Where like your rapier and your musket will both like secondary on intelligence. And if you float on it, it'll tell you. Yeah, you can see what's what. And so, yeah, it's not like Dark Age where you had like Dex increase your cast speed or anything like that. It's or just kind of how the weapon scales. Your overall, I think your cast speed's at a flat set. It's just more a matter of how effective it is, at either damaging something. So, all right, let's go kill some stuff. I'll follow you so we can help you kind of get through your.
Okay.
To help you get through your missions, basically, to try and help get you caught up a little bit. That way, also, especially while you're kind of mucking around, seeing what kind of weapons you want to use.
So, question mark. These question mark. Those are villages and things like that I can sometimes landmarks.
Yeah. Yep. And you will get experience for opening that up on the map.
Opening those up.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's really what I was going to do that first night. Kind of start game plan. My way of playing in not nearly as gotta go and game like looking at everything and seeing the good graphics, see like, oh, that's really good type of thing. Oh, that's and unlock my map really.
Well, yeah, and yeah, Skull. There's a bunch of different ways we can do kind of from a power leveling thing, but we're trying to give him a chance to try out more of the different weapons and trying to figure out, trying to get him to where he's had enough of a chance to try out some of the different things to where he can actually kind of settle in on a build. Got a little fireball on the end of that thing. That's pretty cool.
It's like a little match.
Yeah, there's a little something on there.
All right, we're gonna unlock this one.
Cool. Yep, go ahead and kill those. And then do you have... Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, this was...
That's cool. Yeah, it's good to just do a little bit of everything, too, because gonna want to get a lot of those things built up, especially like the... Here, hold up. Your cooking, your arcanas, what you do to do the potions, things like that. And then it kind of depends on what you want to do. Oh, hold up. Let me get this one. Always need iron. Iron's always a good one to get. Get you a bag. As you start to get through your quests, and I can't remember I don't know where you are in like the different quest lines, but there's as you move your way through the different quest lines, especially the ones with your faction. Have you even done the faction one yet?
Now I'm running back. I need to collect some trouble.
Okay.
I did. But yeah, truffle feed.
Oh, I was like, yeah, that's one of those first ones you get, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, because remember I said at first when I first got going, I was like, I'm just gonna walk around and do what I normally do. look at the game, basically.
Yeah.
Go unlock stuff, etc., etc. And so I had ended up doing a bunch of getting the quest. I did the actual things, but I didn't do the quest because I hadn't gotten to the unlock. But I had gone through it. I had read the books. I'd done all this other stuff. I had to go back. I ended up. All right, so it's over here. Gotta come over here. Not getting. Lock on. There was one of those jokers over doors, bigger, much like a boss
boar. Here, hold on, let me get this one. Dang it, I hate it when it does that. And aim it at the guy and end up hitting the ground with it.
Yep.
Well, and the spell I had, what it'll do is if I hit it with him, it'll lock on him and it'll have an AoE heal around him. So basically wherever he goes, anything near him will actually get healed. Pretty slick.
Nice.
But you gotta actually hit the mob and not the ground. Yeah, exactly.
Our hapless.
Oh, he's probably in town or somewhere. You can see. If you go to your map, scroll out so you can see more of it. See the little green? Yeah, I think he's back in Everfall. Because I think the idea is you get the quest from him, you work your way up,
and they didn't want you to go to Everfall.
and then they're trying to take you there.
All right. Everfall, talk to this person,
yep.
And both of them. All right.
So much walking.
Same road. So what character are you playing?
So my primaries are going to be my life staff, which is basically for right now the only healing weapon in the game.
Mm-hmm.
And then the ice gauntlet, which is a caster one that's more, but it's also more of a CC sustain kind of utility type of weapon. I mean, depends on how you build it out. Whereas fire staff's going to be definitely more about that straight up damage.
Sure.
I mean, each weapon has like a mix depending on how you build it up of damage and utility, as opposed to where the light staff definitely is more of a how do you want to heal and support,
Right.
But right now I'm running with me while I was messing around with some of the solo stuff. I decided to grab I've got a big ass 2-hand hammer with me. Because what I found was with the life staff, especially where I would get into trouble is with a lot of mobs on me, especially ones that hit pretty hard. Like if I got a lot of the ones with 2-handed weapons. And so this 2-hand hammer is nice because it has a lot of tools in there to help with that. So
I'm with you.
Leveling up, I'm going to be kind of switching around between them, but the life staff and that ice gauntlet's still going to be
between weapons too.
A little bit. Again, you kind of eventually going to want to settle in on something, kind of at least kind of pick a main 2 and maybe a third kind of backup kind of thing. Especially if you have 2 and you're able to grind through quests and things and kill things pretty well and survive okay, then you don't necessarily really need a third.
Sure.
I'm doing it just because I was having a hell of a time trying to do any of the, you know, it's not impossible, but it got the Ice Gauntlet has some pretty decent ways of killing stuff, but then I'd only be leveling that up. So
right.
Yeah. Anyway, now I got a option here to help me level either one and then actually do something in melee when they get up close.
Right.
There is a pretty decent build.
I found that glitch.
Oh, where? It's you. Okay, so if you go to escape the game menu. Oh, you're unstuck. Okay. Well, they do have an unstuck button.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
In the game menu, just in case if it does something like that does happen. Yeah. It just fell through the. Oh, there's a hidden hole in here.
Does not like this. I gotta tell you, I'm not doing that.
What in the world? It's like my Char with the spikes trying to run up the hills.
We all have something in each cave, you know.
That I thought. Okay.
All right. Like the wasn't Paladin. What was the
Paragon in Guild Wars?
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
He does kind of look like that guy.
Yeah.
Kind of the lead NPC for that class.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. He's got some pretty badass looking gear. I wouldn't mind.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Kind of like that side jacket kind of thing going. Pretty cool.
Pretty slick. All right. That's that.
So let me ask you this. Have you picked up the factions yet? Have you gone through the process of actually picking a faction yet? Okay. Eventually there'll be a quest for that, especially if you're following the main one. You'll eventually get to where you can pick a faction. We're all running Marauders, and that definitely helps to, if you have a crew you're running with, just pick the same faction. Especially like any of the bigger PvP stuff. But also with that, you're going to get faction quests that you can run, and that'll help you out. That'll be a good one for your bag, because there's a quest in there where you pick up you can ultimately what you can do is you can buy a rune that's kind of what they call a rune of holding. Craft a new bag with it attached to it, and it'll give you more space than what you're running around with right now. You'll get there.
Cool. Yeah. I'm not. All right. So I need to find whatever house. It has to be. Truffle Fever. Talk to. Say it has to be close, because I go past. There. Really just staring straight through it.
Oh, and it's funny because I can't even see the NPC on my end.
Oh, okay.
It's one of those where
was it there when
Ian's just over in a corner talking to himself. Never mind him.
Is that not what we're supposed to do? I don't understand. All right, cool. We have done that.
Oh, if you go into your journal, go to J and you go to your journal. Oh, you don't have anything? Or are you just not?
Yeah. Turn something off.
I don't.
Nope.
Yeah, let me get you on a bigger screen. Hit your journal one more time so I can actually see it.
Back to this guy.
Yeah, that might. Oh, there you go. He's got something.
Yep.
Oh, okay. It was just the titles. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I was like, wait, I don't have anything. Talk to him. All right, let's check in at the end.
That's right here.
Back down there. And I do not know where that is.
It's right here. Yeah.
Red building.
Talk to that person right there.
Yep.
Oh, I see.
I had to come in here and this for some. Yeah. All right, I had already done that. Talk to. This has been the game for me so far. Stuff that I've already done. I have to go back and do. Only downside of walking around and just unlock.
Right, yeah.
All right, open trading post, shed. Trading post, actual.
Okay, that's here. There you go. Yeah, just. Yep. Now this is so. There are no actual merchant NPCs in this game where you can just turn around and sell stuff to. So the only other option is to, especially if it's a weapon, is to salvage it, get some stuff from it that you can then in turn make things out, craft things. Or you can sell and buy things here on the trading post. And this is basically like the marketplace. And so it's just, you can look for things here. You have stuff that you want to get rid of that you think someone might want to buy, sell it here.
Right.
That kind of thing.
What's it? I remember this thing.
They had a similar kind of marketplace, but I also want to say they also had NPCs, merchant NPCs that you can buy and sell stuff from. At the very least, sell some things from. But it's been a minute since I played that game, so don't.
Yeah. All right, so first off, I just simply need. All right, so trading shed.
Yeah, you're still in that. You're still in that. Where all the tutorials, basically.
Yeah, exactly. That's that's this thing here, right?
Yep. Like, yes, I've done all the things. Okay.
Happening.
Oh, that's that spell I was talking to you about. So if I cast it on you, so if you run right now, go and run, it'll follow you.
Okay.
It can also be cast on enemies, and it'll lock on them, and anything around them will get healed. A neat little trick.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, what am I? See the.
You have Speedy with him?
Exactly. Back to talk to this. across. Not want to turn. All right. Craft 10 timbers, stone blocks. Do the crafting, I need to be careful. There's an actual place I need to craft. Because before it was just walk up to the fire, like a little camp. But is there a forge? That type of thing?
Yes. So what you want to do is, so if you look on your map again, and especially when you get to where you're scrolled into the city a little bit more. So then you'll see
Where I'm supposed
the
to go.
different little areas. And I think the ones, so they're actually even leading you to it.
Yep.
So yeah, just go there and you'll see a bunch of different little crafting stations. They're kind of spread out around the town, but there'll be a grouping of them usually. That's not a bad little section because you have a storage unit and 1, 2, 3, 5 of the crafting stations all set up there in a row. That makes it pretty easy. Yeah. Oh, took a left when I should have taken a right. Yep. I actually really like the crafting interface in this game.
I do too.
But they have that set up. It's a little more interesting, and it's not quite as big of a trudge to just do basic stuff. If you make weapons and some of the other things, you'll see it'll be like 1, 2, 3. It'll take a little bit, but we're like, okay, I just need to convert this, wood to timber. Even if you're doing if you do 1 or you do 50 or 100 of them, it takes about the same time.
Sure.
Because, yeah, you don't want to be sitting there like, I need to make 90 of this thing. I don't want to have to sit there and, yeah.
Click.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
All right. Go to the wood shop and
You're actually going to want to go the other direction, I think.
the claim is down.
Like down there. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Speaking of crafting, let's see what I can do.
Craft timbers. Stone.
see what. Okay. This is just riveting streaming content.
I tell you, yeah, that's okay. You gotta get you through all this kind of getting to know the game bull crap
I was
first.
going to say, please feel free to go wander off while I fumble through these for a while to go do something else.
Well, actually, that's not a bad idea. Let me go. So I can build up my hammer a little bit, and then let me know when you're ready to go.
Yeah, I'll run through this stuff. I've got kind of a handle on where
you need to go and everything
right now. Yeah.
Cool. Go just kill some.
Hey, DA, how you doing?
Zombies. So Ian's about level 8 right now. We're working him through some more of the kind of the starting quests and things, getting him situated. I'm level 23. But especially if you're low, I was going to help him kind of get through some of these initial missions and things like that. So if you're coming over and if you've started a new guy and need help with that, cool. The other thing, DA, is and hope you saw, they're supposed to be opening up character transfer soon. I'm not sure exactly when, but it's supposed to be where you can do like one free character transfer from like one server to another. So yeah, and Skull can definitely help you out for sure. Skull gets you loaded up with like all the things, and I do mean all the things, like all the things. Not some, all the things. See, that's where this hammer is so nice. Oh, so you're at workshop, not you're at getting worked, not getting wood. You need to go to getting wood.
It all comes back. It doesn't matter what game it is. All comes back.
Oh, okay. DA's almost level 20. Okay, cool.
Oh, nice. That's awesome, man.
Well, like I said, you can obviously keep your guy wherever you wanted to, but if you wanted to, you might be able to move that. Because you said you had, a level 37 on a different server, DA? Well, I'm not just going to stand here and just hold my hammer up. I'm not even worried about you.
Craft timber.
Oh, the 37 will move into your daughter's server. Oh, sweet. Okay.
Has she been streaming this?
That's why you made a new one here. Perfect, dude. Glad to have you with us, man. Nice, you streaming New World. Nice. Yeah, it's definitely a lot of people on the game, so.
this looked like part of the thing on the other side
Right.
to me. I was like, I'm there. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
what do you mean I can't? I'm right in front of it. I see it right
Yeah.
there. Poor cow. I just keep. He keeps spawning. I just keep killing it. Oh. Provisions. Need provisions.
What are you doing?
I'm fighting stuff, and like sometimes these zombies will go. I guess it's technically what they call a wither, but it's effectively it's a zombie. And it was chasing after something, and so it was running back to its spot, and you'll see it'll say it's retreating or wherever whatever it's doing, and so it, for the most part, will just ignore you. But it's kind of funny because he's running around with his legs flailing all over the place. Just runs right by me. I swing my hammer at it, and because it has kind of like an immunity or something, it wouldn't even.
Oh,
It just didn't even register. Yeah, I'm just like, damn, dude, I just whopped you in the head with my hammer. How in the heck? Like,
yeah.
you should be dead again, basically.
Yeah.
Like,
You're undead, but you be dead.
yeah. Anything fun up here? There is someone to play with right there. What build are you running, DA? Or have you decided yet? One of you probably pretty set. I'm dodging. You can get skin drops while watching people playing New World on Twitch. I'd heard something about it, but hadn't had a chance to look into it. That's something we have to implement on our end, I would assume.
Oh, I bet you.
Yeah.
I've seen stuff like that when we were fumbling. Well, when I was fumbling through initially. Here. Words. Drops. Yeah, let me fumble around here a little bit.
Okay.
And see. We're seeing that from this is when we were first getting going.
Right.
Okay, so we have enabled drops.
Official sponsored Twitch players playing. Oh, okay. So it's not really anything we can really do, at least not yet, anyway.
Right. There's a team like it is page.
Yeah, good question. Don't know.
All right.
Sure, you probably already have to have a certain follower number.
I would imagine so. Yeah. All right, so retrieve the iron ore.
Yeah. Okay.
Actual. So the storage sheds are individual.
Yes, per town.
So I'm gonna go back to that for shit.
Oh, crap. Would you have something in another town from last time?
See if I had put something in here that I needed when I was offloading my bag.
Right, right.
Iron ore.
Oh, okay.
Acting like it's in. Yeah, this is the one we came to, isn't it?
Well, so no, it's only individual per town. Like if you're in the same town, any of there's only like 2 in each settlement.
Yeah, and I've been to both of them. Reason to look.
Okay, hold up.
I'm like, well, did I not?
Let me get to where I can actually see.
I think I didn't. Maybe I didn't hit accept or something. I'm looking back at my inventory. Weight wise, it looks like.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't.
That's probably what it was. I didn't hit an accept or probably send it over there, but you must have to hit something.
No, not usually.
I thought so either.
Usually you can just drag and drop it over there and then it's, but you've been having some weird.
Yeah, I was also.
Yeah, you've been having some weirdness going on tonight. This game is not without bugs.
Oh, hey.
I don't say that much.
Not at all. That is some of the fun. It keeps saying, retrieve the iron ore from the heavy satchel in your.
Okay, go back to your inventory. Okay, scroll up. Okay, I think there should be a heavy, and I think, can you search in your, I think you can have I think you have a search. It look like a blue box, right? Yeah. Maybe. Well, I can't see your screen well enough to.
It just says armor case when I hover over it.
Can you double click it and open it? It should look like a blue. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, just open those, and yeah, that one, if that gray looking one on the right, that's the heavy case with the ore. There it is.
Okay. Oh, we got a war declared on First Light. Go down to Sunday. Is that the one that was talking when I first came in town? It was like war is coming or something is coming.
Yeah.
Map. Crafting it failed.
Now, one thing to double check is if you don't have enough room in your inventory, space-wise, weight-wise, to then in turn
walk it back.
Well, no, like if it won't fit in your bag.
Oh.
It just, whatever it is that you're making's too heavy than what you have space for.
Patches. Walk down here to the.
And hopefully it will actually let you put things in it and keep it.
Little, out there.
We're not asking very much here. We're not,
little things.
Small little things, I don't know, for the game to work.
Yeah.
Okay. I need to grab some stuff. So we make some stuff. Yeah, you can group up. I don't know if there's an experience drop off or whatever. If anything else, the experience doesn't appear to be too good for him killing stuff. Then we can always drop off, and I can still run and help him. He's getting most of his experience from turning in the quests themselves. So I think from that side of things, it shouldn't impact him in a negative way. What do I know? I've only been playing this game for a week.
You don't know it all? I don't understand.
Not even. No, that's what Skull's for.
Week?
That's what Skull's for. Skull's got.
Hey.
And there's still like, this is definitely one of those games, like, you get so much down and then you realize that there's still so much to it.
Oh yeah.
And
that, or it might be changing and getting.
Well, now that's another aspect of it too. We're kind of in that paid beta stage, basically, where the game is alpha, the game's live. It's very much No, it's not alpha. I'm sorry. It's past beta. It's technically, but
Right.
everyone knows like the first month or so of a brand new game.
I think it's funny that we went from one game that is old, has been, been there forever. Theoretically has all the kinks worked out, but we go from that to brand new, shiny toddler stage.
All the bugs.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that was.
It's just like, why am I?
Well, and last night we had. It was funny. There's a point there. So, Skull, Pickle, and I were trying to get grouped together so that we could do this dungeon. And Pickle was having problems. And then by the time Pickle kind of halfway got sorted out, Skull was running into a problem that, well, he basically tried to fix one thing, which then in turn broke another. But then he got that going. And then as soon as both he and Pickle were both on and ready to go, my game crashed. And I'm like, okay, they just don't want us to.
No, we're not allowed to team.
We cannot make this team. But then it worked fine. But then, like, later on, as the night went on, it got to a point where I couldn't fast travel anywhere without the game crashing.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. Actually, I haven't tested that. I need to. No. I have fast traveled a little bit earlier today and was able to do it without it crashing. So. No promises, but, hey.
Crafting. Iron logs. Maybe I failed, actually.
Okay, yeah, it looks like you have it now.
Fancy pants. Big time quest, like.
Halfway falling asleep in the chair.
Yeah, exactly. Happy at this point I can get out of this.
Can I ever leave?
When do I leave the town? I would like to leave.
Some of the ones you need
I like
to
wandering around.
it can't
Run.
yeah, it's like any other MMO. It's definitely got a bunch of those quests where you just don't get to do much of anything but just run in between people and go do this and go gather that and
Do that. No,
it's not it's
totally.
yeah.
It's like,
Well, in that one, those are at least are running you through some of the different mechanics in the game and kind of running you. Yeah. That's just that getting to know you phase. I think, once you kind of get to where you can kind of run around and do stuff. Oh, you're going to make your first campsite? Is that what it's asking you to do?
I just happened to run.
Oh, okay. Have they done the one where you make your own campsite yet? Okay. Well, that'll be a thing.
Spoilers, man.
Oh, psst.
All right, let's see. I don't know why I always feel the
Oh no, dude. If
just
there's
walked around.
if there's a stone wall to be found,
I kind of need to go find it and climb.
yeah, I will find it. And yeah, I don't think we can climb this one. They made that one specifically so that
Yeah, I tried to
Oh,
find this.
and I don't know if you've seen this, but like you can fall forever. Like,
Oh, yeah.
It's
As a
yep, pretty much.
I think I want a flamethrower.
Well, then you got to get used to your fire staff there, buddy.
I would like the flame.
Okay. You want a flamethrower? You can have a
I
flamethrower.
want a flamethrower.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, hey. Facing the right.
Get that loot. And some of the, I have found that the placement on that's a little wonky.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
Let
kind
me-
of just dance around them until I get the little book. Hell, no.
And then, hey, watch this. You haven't seen this yet. I don't know if you've seen me do this little.
That was the ice.
There's that
gauntlet.
little ice pylon thing from the ice gauntlet, and then I have this. Yeah, it's called the ice tomb, and it has a health bar. They have to beat down the health bar to get to me until it expires, and then also it helps me regen mana while I'm in it. So it's pretty slick as
like,
far as like a kind of a sustain tool, you know.
Sand tooth from Naruto. Gora? One that has the big gourd on the back looks like a giant peanut. Naruto.
And I know roughly, I don't know Naruto as well as I know some
You
of the
don't
other
know, yeah,
ones.
yeah,
Not as
that's
well,
right.
but yeah.
Make a camp. Oh, I'm in the one that make a camp, set it as respawn. I did back. First staff level.
Yay. To kind of look and see which one's the one that gives you the big nasty flamethrower on it.
Yeah, exactly. I might be able to jump.
I don't think they will. Well, no, it seems to follow you down. They fell off the cliff. I saw them fall off the cliff. Oh, they'll just run back up. Okay.
Gotcha.
Okay, which way did you go? Okay, here we go. No. I just need to get you. Okay, it's retreating, so don't worry about it. Does that heal you?
Yeah.
Okay. I can just sit here and keep poking that.
Even though it looks like you're attacking me.
Well, I know it's weird because it actually is a damaging spell. It's just kind of my usual, just regular light and heavy. But there's a skill basically I could put on that will, 2 skills actually, that'll make my light attacks heal you, and my heavy attacks will remove a debuff from you. So I can basically, and that's the cool thing is like if you have something, say like you were fighting something in front of you and I'm behind you, and I cast this through like at the mob in front of you, but it goes through you, it'll heal you and hit the mob.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah, that's pretty slick. So I can still DPS while I'm healing, which is pretty cool. Yeah. Okay. So the other trick is I'm assuming you have food on your bar. We gone through the thing where you're supposed to have.
I meant to ask you about that.
Okay.
I do.
Okay. So there's a couple things there. So you use the food. It has 2 buffs on you. There's a quick one that does like a real quick health regen. It's a faster health regen, but it goes away real quick.
Right.
And then there's a longer one that lasts for like 20 minutes. So basically you want to try and always have a food buff going.
Healing.
So that you're healing up, you always have that buff because you don't have any natural health regen.
Yeah. No, unless I got near it and did a little press that I figured out.
Yeah. So that will basically, as long as you have that buff on you, that will give you your health regen.
So as long as I have these 2 things, what I need to do.
You need to actually, so you'll see where it has the number 3, 3, 4, 5. Those correlate to your 3, 4, 5 button on your keyboard.
I actually have to hit them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do something.
Yep. And you open up more of those as you level, but.
All right. It said take camp.
Okay, so you actually need to make your camp. Like, so you need to find someplace, and then it's Y, I believe. If I remember right. You can try and find, so you can go out here on the. Well, that was
like
that
right here.
Yeah. But that's because the camp's already there. So if you just come out here to the road, just someplace flat, and then I think it's Y. Yeah, if you just press Y, it will give you a kind of the outline of a camp, and it'll say like whether it's. So yeah, there you go. Now you just need to find a place to put it that's flat and not obstructed. So yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to work there. You don't have line of sight. So just come out here to the road. There you go. Yep. Now, I don't know, man. It's very picky. It's very picky about where it will let you put it. I think it was like from where you were standing, it was like trying to put it underneath the rock because of the way the plane clipped, you know?
Right. Travel to Midnight Den. Hey, I get to wander around.
Peaceful. Did you run by the guys that are all crawling on the ground?
Oh no!
You didn't see it?
Yeah.
They'll just do this. It's like a human centipede kind of thing going on. And they'll just have like these are actual people. Like I could just basically join them if I wanted to. Like, nah.
See, that's the type of stuff that you
Exactly.
crazy stuff like that.
Oh,
Do the same thing.
are.
I just wander around and open up the map. What for? I enjoy seeing all the new areas. Look at the graphics.
Oh, and the game's
That type of
gorgeous. I mean,
Yeah,
that's the other part of it. I mean, they did a really good job with it. I mean, the environment itself is incredible. Oh, go away. You really don't want to mess with me, puppy. I'm just saying. I mean, I'm trying to run level 7 butt and not mess with you at all.
Gotten really good with my aim yet.
It takes
I aim
a bit.
at their feet, thinking that it's hitting them, but I don't.
Yeah, that's where you kind of want to get some practice. Kind of just
Yeah. Of course, as soon as that happens, my lights decide.
freak out. Yeah, I saw it. It's
Yeah.
like, there we go. Or iron. Give me a little bit.
Oh, you.
I'm on an iron vein right now. I'm gonna,
Gotcha.
and then when I'm done breaking this thing apart, I'll head over your way.
Yep.
You do your thing. Yeah, just kind of keep crafting and, and stuff up. And the big trick there is like the trade-off though, especially right now, that rinky-dinky bag you've got is you want to gather all the stuff, but you don't have anywhere near as much room as you would like, to have.
I have it. Right.
Once you get to where you can make that next bag up, it helps. Because you're probably what, about 100 or 200? Okay.
200. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but I'm at 300, and just having that extra 100, you still have to watch it, but I feel like I can do a lot more without having to necessarily, oh, wait a minute, do I have room for this as often?
Right.
Whereas before it'd be like, oh, well, crap, wait a minute. Let me drop this. Let me salvage this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta kill one more of these.
Just dropped off. You had a chance. I was to see that if I have one of those things on the ground, you can just hop in there. It'll just keep healing you. It'll just regen you.
Oh, the little circle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yep.
All right. Back in talk. Food.
Fancy pants. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fancy pants, fancy pants. Oh, go away.
Like a sprint.
Nobody is worried about you, puppy. Now, what I will say is that the base speed on these tunes are still faster than the base speed on the Dayak characters.
Oh, yeah.
But you also have a whole lot. No, you don't have sprint. You want to have something close to sprint, then I think, what is it, hatchet, and then like certain skill set, like if you basically pop a buff, and while you're in that buff, you can move faster but it's for like a short period of time.
Oh, gotcha.
I don't know how, I can't remember how long it is, but
I'm a minced. I can have speed.
That's not a thing yet.
I would like that to be a thing.
When do I get a harp? This is
Yes. When does that?
when do I get a harp? That would be kind of cool.
Except a drum, anything, Buff.
I don't care if you need me to lug around a double bass. I'll do it. You know,
Yeah.
whatever I gotta do.
Whatever works.
If you wanted to do, and I guess it kind of matters on whether you want to do a melee weapon for your secondary. Like, let's say if you chose Fire Staff as your primary, and you wanted to go, so that's going to be full intelligence. So then the question is do you want like another magic item as your secondary, or do you want, which basically leaves you with either really Ice Gauntlet for any kind of offensive CC type stuff, or Life Staff, but I know you don't like the heal, so never mind Life Staff. So then it's a question of whether you want to go with another range secondary, or do you want to go with a melee?
See that? I don't really dislike, but I have to like. That's the only.
Right. Yeah, what in the world? Now what in the heck? Oh, you know you're not going to make it do it on purpose. It's just going to happen randomly on you at the worst situations.
I had it working there for. I had it a couple of times in the other room, but yeah, no. All right, back here. Not here. Was not here. I looked for it.
I had to go take a leak.
I had to literally walk all the way around
There are outhouses.
I'm not doing this.
Oh, good God. We're slowly but surely finding all the bugs.
I'm finding all of them right here. All right.
Good grief. Okay, good. Now you got the quest where you can run around and meet the different factions. Okay. That's a good step to be on, because then you get to where you can actually pick one. Which, I mean, Marauders is really your only choice. Yeah. But
legitimately, if you hadn't said that, I was going to say, well, I'm going.
Oh, there we go. But you still have to talk to each of them. And then you come, and then you go, and then from there, the trick there is then you can get your faction quests too, which one gives you more options for experience, but also then you get you're on a different currency through the faction that you can use to turn around and buy things from out of their store. So, and that'll be helpful.
Spirit harm. Let's see.
Which one do you need to find? There you go. It's just taking a bit to load up for you.
Oh, okay. I'm like, wait.
And you have what? Yeah, Syndicate left. Yeah.
Kind of sounds. Arrogant.
Yep.
Those that think and those that do not. We're the put down on the ladder. Okay.
You're a bunch of smartasses. Okay. I can work with
ahead.
this. I can work with that.
I understand. All right, let's
So then I think you need to go back and talk to the first
with the magic.
guy. Yeah, it's that I want to say it's that Paragon looking dude.
Palette pair.
Yeah. And then that's when you can go back to whichever one you pick. And then go and basically register and, go through all that stuff.
Everybody's doing the Marauders.
Yeah. Yep. And where this really comes into play is on the PvP, especially broader PvP. And there's other bits of it too that I just can't think of off the top of my head, but primarily it's especially like on the PvP end of things, the invasions, wars, and things like that.
Right, so it's basically as I click on this.
Yep.
So join a faction, engage in special faction mission, XP, faction token, metrics such as gain influence, access areas, like you were saying.
Yeah.
And the flagging for PvP if I'm trying to team up. Territory control. Can't get to.
Right. Yep.
Faction war 50. So yeah.
50 on 50.
Gotcha.
Pretty much, and we talked about it before, where the way they have the three factions, fighting against each other, vying for different areas and everything like that. You can kind of see where you kind of start to see some of that kind of almost kind of Dark Age RVR type of
very much
gameplay. It won't. I mean, it's. I don't think it's not going to be
colorism.
Green.
All right. Cool.
Kinda, but there really isn't a mid or an owl variant. It's all starts to fall off. Starts to fall off after that.
Nice. That's. All right. Proud warriors fight with. Proud warriors fight with. Clever disciples fight with cunning for the sake of progress. Covenant fine champions who fight with conviction for righteousness.
I mean, really, I guess if you really wanted a closer 1-to-1, I would say Marauders are probably closer to mid. Syndicate's probably closer to Hib, whereas Covenant's closer to Albion.
Yeah,
it's still not a 1-to-1, but it's about as close as you're going to get, right?
Honestly, some of these sound very similar to the game that we were building along.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
All right, let's see.
Now the question is: so, do you have options to pick up some faction quests from this person now?
Yeah, I think I just got one.
Okay, cool.
Battle the corrupted at a farm.
Oh yeah, that's probably where I was kind of mucking around.
Yeah, so
while you were doing stuff.
Back down the same road I travel.
Back and forth and back and forth. Back and The other thing is, they don't even, not just sprint, but they also don't have a stick.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah. Following people.
that whole that whole stick and sprint thing isn't a thing.
Not a thing.
Probably just killing things. Maybe collecting some stuff, but pop him in the head with the hammer.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Search.
No joke.
Search for two. Yeah, exactly. Just not sure what to do. That works. All right, so now I had to find 2 chests.
Yeah, they'll be in the building. Really get them pretty good, but they'll usually have something nasty standing by it. Pretty much.
I want to ask you how to fight you. Just yes, plus yay.
That's it. Yep.
See something glowing? Check it out.
Yep, pretty much. Oh, it's like crate after all. I should go pick up some of it. You'll get little.
What's that?
You'll pick up little random things you can use for crafting, even if it's not part of a quest or anything.
All right.
Okay, what's next?
Healing. Back going. All right, back to talk to Jeremy. Somebody's last name was. I remember that person in town.
Yeah. God, you got a baddie on you.
Fast I can run.
Okay, yeah, he's running back now. The guy give up.
Like he's not playing.
Mommy,
Work me.
you wouldn't play with me.
Mommy.
Mommy.
Oh, mommy.
Exactly. Hooray!
Parents, we know that feeling.
Uh-huh.
Heard that so many times.
Especially when the kid's trying not to go to sleep. Where there's always
I was gonna
one
say,
more thing.
I saw, or it was or whatever. It's under it says, if you're a parent, you'll understand. If you're not, this seems mean. And so mom's like standing in the doorway at bedtime, clearly. Mom, I want to tell you a story. Okay, and so we so she went to I went out, and so what happened, all of a sudden the mom just closed the door, walks away. It's like, we're done.
Mm-hmm.
Also see, I don't see it, right?
Oh yeah. Don't have a slap emote? Are you kidding me?
Like, there's clearly something here because I can't just stand there. Jared over here posing.
Man, that thing's taking for. There it goes. Finally.
is.
Good God.
That's what I was having trouble with earlier when I was wandering around. I'm like, I know this guy was right here. Then I figured I was doing something wrong. Something
No.
else.
I wonder if maybe tweak some of your graphic settings down a little bit. Maybe it might help some of that stuff load faster, maybe. But
Yeah.
because as far as you're on the US, we're playing on the US East region.
Probably right now I have it. Whatever default. I wouldn't have changed anything.
Right.
Actually, video quality is low.
Oh, okay.
You know what? Now that I know it's low, though, I kind of want to see what it looks like very high.
And the whole
Especially as it
game
starts-
crashes.
Yeah, exactly. As soon as this starts to crash. All right. It is set at very high now. Okay, so the ground is.
Hey, it's flooded.
They're flooded, or we are in the upside down.
Oh, well, that's, yeah. It's,
I think that is for some reason I can see a mountain. Yeah. All right. Hey, ground. There it is. I just had to move. Now let's watch this. I have. One of those things, like, I know it's going to start to screw with me, but I just don't know.
right. Yeah.
Okay, complete the faction mission from the faction board.
Oh, so yeah, you click on them and then you see open, yep, faction board. Yep.
Just any of them.
Yeah, oh, yeah. And so I would say right now, unless you're really in the mode to do some kind of PvP type stuff, you could take all three of the top ones. and then we'll just see where it takes you. What's the worst that can happen?
Yeah. It's gonna die.
Nah.
Let's see.
It should be able to keep you going. So another interesting aspect about this game, first one kind of comes into play anytime, is that basically anyone can res someone.
See somebody laying down, yeah.
You can basically go and kind of help them out, you know?
Right.
And then more so for PvP, if you go out into some thick brush, and of course I can't really find much. Let's try this, and then drop down to the ground.
Right. Oh, you kind of hide.
You're stealthed. Be Z by default, I believe.
It's like, it's got to be, I was hitting X.
But yeah, so the heads up, so you can kind of hide in the bushes and then shoot them.
Oh, this is the crawling around thing that they were doing in the town.
Yep.
Okay.
And then you also have a crouch, which can work. It's not it's not quite as effective, just because I guess it kind of depends on what you need to do. But if you're down in that prone position like that in the bushes, you're completely stealthed. For someone that's not on your team.
Fade into the mud as well, like I just.
No, you do not.
From my.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I do not. That's so that's super stealth, and like that's some pro strat stealth right there, buddy.
Yeah, buddy. But you don't have that skill.
Nope, I do not. Although everyone else can still see you.
No, it's just a shield sliding across the ground.
Yeah, pretty much.
Could be anything. All right, let's see here. Tried to climb.
Wolf. Just a wee pup.
All right, so this is where the graphics are probably going to screw with me.
Yeah. Do you still have it on high, or did you turn it back?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. You're probably gonna wanna.
I can't even see them until they're
like right on you.
Like this one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not good.
Nah. All right. Here, hey, fire staff. Visuals quality very high as a bit. Back to low. Call it a day.
Now the thing about the weapon one, the levels that you get in your weapons as you're using them, you can go ahead and put points in there. You can go respec. So like I think level 20. So for free. Because like those are attached to the weapon. You can't use them for any other weapon anyway. So you might as well play around opening up some skills.
Come in here.
No, press K and then go to weapon mastery up at the top.
See.
And then you can click on your weapon. I'll clear out these fools while you're doing that. Keep them off of you.
Gotcha. Yeah, I think I might have used one of these on my sword earlier when I was first kind of walking into the game.
Right. Yep. So then you just need to see which one is
Oh yeah, here we go.
which one is flamethrower.
Gotta be.
Or you find the one called flamethrower.
Yeah. As soon as I just looked at the picture, it was like, yeah, it's that one. That one.
Or you get a dash. In this pyromancer build, you get a to the right. It's called burnout dash through targets, dealing 129 weapon damage on hit. Passing through a target will catch a target on fire. Fire.
Fire good.
Okay. All right.
All right. While holding a fire staff and below 50% max health, damaging increased by 20%.
Okay.
Or Infernal Flames increase base damage by 25%. Well, yeah, I can make
Right.
a case for this one first, and then the other one.
Well, because then you'll actually have an ability that you can
Right.
use as opposed to just your light and your heavy.
Right.
Yeah.
Tough.
Come here.
All right, so Q. Yay. How long does this go on for? Do I just walk around like this?
Don't know.
I have no power meter or anything, do I?
Well, no, it is. Yeah, that blue bar that's slowly ticking away.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
so-
like, there's got to be something here. All right. That was that.
I don't know. You tell me. Kind of like one of them dungeons where I need you to tell me where the red dots are. 'cause I
Where are the
can't
red dots? Where are the red dots?
Yeah. Hey, you got something on you. Hold up. Oh, well.
This is what I hate. I can't get. Turn your thumb.
Come here. I know. There we go.
All right. Don't have the range though. Skins flowing. Feels like I should go up and do some. Be Carl the Overseer. Fine, Carl.
Will it not let you go up the stairs? Will it not let you go up the stairs? There we go.
Yeah, try to. Me too.
Great. Huh. All right, Carl's not up here. You would expect somebody to be up here.
I completely expected somebody. That's why I was peeking around the corner like that. All right.
There. That guy. No, not him. I was taking care of someone who just wanted to get a little bit too friendly.
Gotcha. A little close.
A little too close. Now it's possible that somebody killed him. Oh yeah.
Or I could be just staring at him and he hasn't loaded for me.
Well, I haven't seen it either. So.
Okay. Carl? No.
Not yet, anyway. Oh, I think I want to say I remember him being upstairs in one of these.
Got buddy.
Man. There he is. Carl, I knew you'd come.
That a lot better than.
Oh, what, the flamethrower?
Oh, hey, I got a fire staff.
Well, there you go.
Check that out. Really much stronger fire staff. 174 as opposed to. All right. And I'm assuming this isn't one of those that different fire staffs do different things. If fire staff, just up in the level.
Up in the level, and it might have some passives. You know, like so some of them will have different buff different stats for you. So you might see one that might have intelligence, but it might have strength, which would be more useful if you're doing maybe a mix of like a fire staff and a sword and board kind of build. Also, you'll get some other passives. Also here, oh, wait a minute. Every time we want to try and do something.
No, I'm with you. Take my eye off. Back in.
Pretty much.
Main problem I don't going up to. I not have.
Oh, good grief. Yeah, it might take a little quick pause. Well, I'll tell you what, let's get back to, do you need to go back to town?
Safe. Yeah, let's go to a safe area. Actually, I've got to do a couple other things while we're out here. So
Okay.
Let's try to knock those.
Well, I think this area right here might be okay. I think if you just kind of hang out.
Popped up.
Like, just you see where I'm standing right here? Oh, I'm sorry, you're on your, yeah. If you see where I am right here, kind of in this clearing area,
yeah,
you might have a chance here.
but close to. Search all the chests. Hunt sheep.
Oh, okay.
Hunt 3 sheep. Skin them for the hide.
Yep. Yeah, sheepy.
Sheepy.
Meh. Meh. Tell you where, is it just kind of one of those where it's just...
Well, on the map here, I'll wander toward.
Okay, there's a sheep right here. Now, is it just giving you a thing that goes 0 out of whatever for killing it, or just collecting the...
Kill and hide.
Oh, okay. Well, here you can get the hide, but you're still gonna need to kill something. Anyway.
Yep. Okay. I just wanted to make sure that it counted.
Yep. Good.
Trying to stand still. Wait for I say yes. Spawns so far away.
Yeah. Quests like this, it definitely helps to have some range because they'll run away from you.
Yeah, quickly. Down here. Could have been a rock.
Yeah, I don't see...
All right, I see the drawbacks to this. Well, because I bet you if I block, it stops it, and then it takes so long before I can respawn it.
Right, yeah.
Let you just
Yep.
around for some.
Yeah, we have all the wolves and no sheep.
Yep. Would make sense. You were in the wild and there was a whole bunch of wolves. If they started out even numbers.
Yeah.
Back to the other. Fire. One.
Yeah, I'm chasing. I got one in my sights. I don't want to kill it because I don't want to. I want to make sure you get the credit.
Kill, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's one of those group things or not.
Right.
All right, I believe that was everything for that one.
Cool.
I need to search for some chests. That's in a different area, though. Yep. Okay. Let's find a good hiding spot, and then we can go.
Be good. Here. Let me see. How far are we from?
Wander back into.
Yeah, we're not that far from town. We might as well just head down there.
Wolves.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Yep. That works.
Not quite inside of it yet. Guy just eating it.
Nah, I just think it's not the same entry. You've been going down that. You've been going out that other entrance, and so it's just a different.
All right, now I'm in town.
Yep. Yeah, we'll do a quick pause for the cause. We'll get a. I get some snacks.
A lot of naked people around here.
Yeah, they do that too. And you got a guy crawling around on the well.
No, I think it's just taking. It's taking. That's what it is. It's just taking a second for them to load in.
Oh, and yours. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, you can't even really see all of it yet. Good grief.
Yeah. See, look at the person behind me. Yeah, there.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Oh, good grief.
Yeah, when I turn around, you should see. All right.
All right. Yeah, we'll take a quick pause. We'll get some other stuff going here, and then we'll see what we can get you to. So, where are you right now? What level? You got level 10, right?
Not been paying.
Yeah, that too.
Am I?
Yeah, you're 10. You see that little diamond on top of your head, or do you not have that? Oh, that's right, because you don't see it. Oh, the diamond down in the lower left-hand corner of your screen, where the experience bar is.
There it is.
That'll tell you what it is, and then it'll give you
nicely fired glass. So.
Yeah, and then the little mini bars. It's 20. It takes 20 of them to fill you up to another level.
Gotcha.
So they're kind of like your bubs, basically.
Okay.
Just kind of a heads up that. And yeah. Okay. Yep. We'll be right back.
Just invited to a company, real quick. Is this something from you, or is that somebody?
Which company is it?
Invited to a company. Chief Long has invited you to Thundering Herd.
No, we'll get you on. We are in a company with some other folks, so we'll get you invited to that.
Gotcha. Yeah,
at some point.
I just want.
Yeah.
Cool.
Anyway, yep. We'll take a quick pause and we'll be right back.
All right.
If I can find the button. There it is. Back. All right, welcome back, everybody. Just had to take a quick little pause there. Slowly but surely working on getting Mr. LeGaren over here situated. I think the big thing is now, yeah. So we still need to turn in something to the faction guy.
I don't think it's a turn-in type of a thing, because they just disappear when I get them done. I think it's automatic.
Nah, I think you might be missing something.
I don't have anything listed.
Okay. Well, you might want to double check because I think you do. Because basically, what'll happen is that you'll go to the, you'll go to him. You'll go to the faction board, and then that's where you can actually complete everything.
The type of deal.
Yeah, and it's kind of like you'll have the settlement board as well.
Wander over to that then. Yeah, because I just don't have them listed at all anymore. As soon as I get it, it just goes off of my little quest.
Right.
Action board.
See, then you turn it in.
I have to actually click it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we got a level 11. And now the other thing too, so in there you'll see there's like this little green currency that they'll give you.
The left or right one?
It's tokens. It's called tokens. It's up in the, I think you have like 300 and something. You'll see.
Okay.
What you want to do, and so because then you click on where you can see buy rewards.
Yep.
Okay. When you click on that, this is where you can see the different things that you can buy.
Yeah.
What you're holding out for, it's down near the bottom. It's called a minor rune of holding. It's going to be 1,000 of the tokens. Keep on going down to the bottom of the left. You just scroll down a little bit more.
Want this too.
No, I mean, you can get some of that stuff. I mean, especially at this level, it doesn't necessarily hurt, but a lot of this stuff you can get.
Better stuff just drops.
A relatively close iteration of it, but they're not bad. It's not that you can't get it, but especially if you're spoiled for tokens, then you can start to use it. But probably what you want to do is get that first 1,000 and get that minor rune of holding. So then you can make a bag that carries more stuff. And that's where you'll get up to that 300. And then you can
Kicker.
Yeah.
I rule.
Yep.
Okay.
So that's kind of what you're working towards with this. That's one of the first things I did was I kind of just plowed through as many of the faction stuff as I could.
Doing this would make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
How do I tell which ones do they actually say PvP?
Yeah, so you see like the top row is PvE. There's the qualifiers to the left of the little you'll see. Yep.
Yeah, stare straight through it. Yep.
So the top three are always PvE. From what I've seen so far, the top three are always PvE, the bottom three are always PvP. So that's just a good way to know. So, and I think with we can do I would say we get like the crew together or something like that. We can do some of the PvP ones and,
Sure.
I definitely with my just, support build, but haven't really done many of the PvP ones because I'm like, okay, all right, I can heal myself.
The longest fight and
well, no, they'll kill me. It's just going to take them a little bit longer, but I'm not going to be able to do enough damage really to them to matter that much. Right. Ice Gauntlet, I have some tricks that I can pull out, but not very much. And now, at least with the two-handed hammer as a backup, I might be able to do something with it, but still not anything close to what I need to do.
Oh, for sure. Right.
Cool. Okay. So I guess now the next trick is what's next, Brain?
Guess we'll just. I mean, are there things that you?
No, I'm good.
You get these same kill tasks and stuff like that?
Well, I have my own. I mean, like right now, the big thing I was just gonna try and help you kind of catch up a little, as best we can.
Sure.
So, and then we can kind of start hitting some of the same stuff together.
I was just wondering, like, can you get the same one? Me right now.
I think it is. It's definitely based on your level for one, and like even if we were at the same level, I don't know if it's randomized or not. You know what I mean? Because they'll have different ones that you can do, and so I don't know if it's a guarantee that like I'm going to necessarily have the same list that you have from that Marauders. There's the main side quest where it's like the yellow people with the yellow things above their heads. Those are always the same. So you can do that. The main quest, main story quest is pretty much always the same. And then, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much kind of the yellow side quest. And then the main yellow, the icon looks a little bit different. You can tell where you have a side quest versus the main story one. That's always the same for everybody. So
with you.
you kind of start to get you to where you're kind of caught up, and then we kind of start doing more of those things together. But there's also, at a certain point, we'll get you to where you're doing some of those, the main quests for sure, and some of those side quests out of Everfall, because then that'll unlock a dungeon. But that's going to be, you're going to be more in you have to be at bare minimum of 20 to do it. Probably should be more like 24, 25 to really. We did it last night. I was only like 22 at the time, so I was able to handle it okay. But we also had some higher levels with us. That's the other thing too. There doesn't seem to be a cutoff on. I'm sure there is, but we didn't see it with the guys that we had with us, and they were kind of in their 30s, and I think might even have one that's like in their 40s or whatever. So. And they were still able to go in and do the dungeon with us. But you have to have. It's weird. You have to have a key for it. And
I remember. Yeah, I remember.
Skull's probably talking about that a little bit.
Probably,
yeah,
I was gonna say on the first night.
Yep. And so what happens is you kind of work through this quest. You'll get a key for, as part of the quest path. You'll get it. There's a bunch of those things we can run you through, and then some of them, I had to get Skull and Zip to help me get through because I could not get through it on my own.
Gotcha. They all like level 60 by now?
Oh no, I think Skull's mid 30s. I want to say Zip's probably kind of in that upper 20 level. I think Sif, before he went on vacation, got to about 27, 28. And so it definitely kind of got a mixed bag here.
Gotcha.
Oh. Like but also like you're might have to hit like above them a little bit because it might be a bit of a drop off.
Oh, well, I thought that too, except when I shoot above, I miss.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was like an arrow too. That's what I've been kind of way I've been shooting in general.
Yeah, you can actually gather that. Use it for making potions.
Gotcha. I know I had not gotten any of them.
Yeah, might as well.
Not age. Eggone it. I knew.
Oh.
While I was in town.
Yeah, just salvage some of your stuff. I'll help keep you. Try and keep these guys off of you as best I can. Oops. No. I'm not.
Use that ability while in combat. Be able to use my flank. That doesn't even.
It looks like I'm literally wearing MC Hammer pants while holding a big ass hammer.
It really does. I can see it just out of the corner of my eyes. I'm looking at it. You said that. I'm like, yeah. All right. At least I'm not encumbered anymore.
Oh, no problem. Hey, what's up, Skull? Yeah, we're working on it. He's level 11 now, and we're getting him through his, get him started on some faction quests, and gonna get him working through his first gem of, like, what is it, that minor gem of holding quest? I mean,
Yeah.
pickup. Yeah, to buy that out of that, and things are starting to open up for him.
Ancient Urn.
Finally getting out of the more of the this is how you do this type quests.
Yeah. Actually killing things now.
Yeah. Forgot how long that took.
That took a while.
And then we'll get him going through all the other quests. I was talking to him earlier about getting him on the quest that he needs to get on for the start to where you can open up all the key, get the keys and all that good stuff. Let me see. Oh, wait a minute. Of course, I'm trying to look at my inventory. Something else
you
comes
can't
up.
look away.
No, you can't do anything. You can't look at anything. All right. Get him to where, he can get all those side quests started up in Everfall. Because luckily right now, he pretty much, you started up into Everfall, right?
That was where I had wandered to.
Yeah.
Before we switched to doing the actual quest, I had wandered and opened that up.
So right now you're working the fire staff right now. So you're not completely not 100% sold on it.
Yeah, I'm still getting I have a much better feel for it than I did the first night when I was trying. I'm not great on distance clicking.
Yeah, it just takes a bit to get your bearings.
Yeah.
Oh, well, okay. That. I think we need to go in there to the left and up, if I'm not mistaken.
What's up? Do a full circle, and why don't I see?
Yeah, it's because we might be too close to it. Kind of at the place now.
Sort of below it.
Yeah. It's kind of once you're in there, it stops telling you.
I should go.
I think you already. Do you have it down as low as you can, graphics wise? Ian?
Yeah. I put it back to low.
Yeah, I know at one point you had it turned up a little bit, and then you turned it right back down. It did not like that. I think right now he has it as low as it'll go.
Yeah, and I'll figure out the right balance.
Maybe
that
tweak some other things too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Keep going. Okay.
behind us.
You okay? I'm just gonna hide out here in my little ice spike.
Oh, he came back up, threw something, and ran away.
Pretty much.
Legitimately,
That's what
that
he's.
is exactly what he did.
Yeah, like the little hammer swing there. Dude, yeah, what is this? Cloth shirt? You might want to pick that up. You have the. Actually, I'll tell you what. I'll pick it up because I have the inventory space, and if it looks like something you might be able to use, I'll give it to you.
Cool.
Because you're
We
still.
see another coffer.
So you got this one right here.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Let me. Good grief. And I'm gonna let you do
No, we can't
nothing.
look away.
I know, man.
Look,
Can't even get my coffer. Okay, it's more of a health potion.
okay. Search chest for steel. Gotten 3.
Well, right now he's still seconding the sword and shield setup, but yeah, he's right. If you're not going to go sword and shield at all, then what you're going to want to do is just take off the shield too, along with the sword, because it doesn't do you any good, and all it does is actually weigh you down, which then impacts like your traveling costs. If you do fast traveling and things like that, especially, it just it doesn't help you to have it on, even if it looks cool.
Right.
So if you're not using the sword and shield at all,
I don't have it on for the aesthetics.
yeah.
All right, so let me make
But
sure.
yeah, I think eventually you'll probably go something else. So, of course, you could go. I mean, I think there is a build out there for a sword and shield and the fire staff.
I could see where that would be actually kind of handy, but
Yeah, yeah.
okay. So I think I'm done.
Cool.
All right.
Yeah. Oh. Try and go down the stairs and end up climbing on the other side. We got a friendly with us, just a heads up. Bringing him down. Oh, we got 2. Okay. Hold up, get him lined up. Get him. Come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. There we go. Yay. Oh, I do. You know I do.
That's why I was like, I'll just wait. Go.
Yeah. Oh, you honk. I know, I did too.
I was like, wait.
Okay, I'm worried about that. Oh, no, wait a minute. He's still, yeah. This is actually where I could switch on to my, oh, that's to my Warhammer, okay. Okay, you're bringing a lot of buddies. Oh, don't get under the water.
Damn.
Move up, move up. Back to me.
Thought it was. Not.
There you go. So there is, yeah, there's no swim animation or swimming yet, and yeah, you can drown.
right. So first off, Paul said, I mean,
Well, if you're not going to second sword and shield at all, if you're going to drop that, then yeah, you don't need to have that. Let me see. I don't have boots. And that's some stuff you might be able to use depending on what you end up doing.
all right. Red light.
Okay, yeah, we probably want to stay clear of here for now.
All right.
What? Oh, nice. Yeah, so that's the other thing too, is you start to kind of mess around like between like Skull and Pickle and some of these other folks with higher levels. Zip. They've got a whole slew of stuff that they've collected. You're saying that if you end up going like spear and musket, which is not a bad combo.
I was going to test that one out actually. The spear.
Yeah, so it scales off dex, and one of the spec lines to it, I believe it's called Zoner, has some really nice CC type things to it that helps you get some distance. So you can use your musket as kind of your primary. And then if you need to, you can use your spear to kind of get some people off of you. And then you can go back to the musket. Musket scales on dex and intelligence. And my understanding with it is that it's more forgiving as far as aiming goes, but it's slower. It's slower than the bow.
Okay.
So your reload is a bit clunkier.
Yeah, it's a musket. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
So it makes sense.
Right.
So
as long as it makes sense, I'm all good with it. Like,
Sure.
I just gotta get used to it. That's part of it.
Yeah. That's things to consider as well. And then then you have bow, which be a little bit less forgiving as far as the aim's concerned, especially trying to get like headshots and get like the real like serious critical hits and things. But it's faster. You get basically more shots, but both use ammo. That's the other trick.
I think we need to get this game virtual reality one. My mind just blanked on what it's called. The VR, the new one.
The Oculus?
Oculus. On Oculus?
No.
That'd be awesome.
It would. I thought that turkey was actually going after you for a second.
I was wondering that too. I was like, wait.
This fool was actually trying to kill you.
I know I can draw aggro if I can draw stuff that is not supposed to aggro. Turkeys are like, I can take them. I can take this one.
Yeah.
How you know you're not game does not.
No F's given.
I can take it.
Okay. You have something down here? Oh, watch. Don't get near that gator. There's a gator to your left. He would probably mess you up. And I might be able to help you. I might not. I need to stop just... Although, actually, hold up. Give me a second.
Oh, there's...
Yeah, okay, if that thing's going to be around, just in case, let me get my life staff out, because,
No.
yeah.
Close one. Quite there.
Don't mind us, Mr. Gator.
Yeah.
We're not trying. We don't want no smoke from Mr. Gator.
Nope. You keep all the smoke over there.
Yeah, yeah.
Where am I going, you may ask? Answer is I'm not.
The world may never know.
The world may never. Alright. This guy. Run away?
I think that was a player.
Are you sure?
I think so. I could be wrong, but maybe not. Maybe he was chasing after somebody.
Just as I shot him?
I don't know.
Whatever. Anyhow.
He could have been
All right,
chasing
so
after
2 is
someone.
right here.
I was gonna say what could happen is like they'll be chasing someone, and then when they basically get tired of it, they'll go into a retreat state where then you can't do anything. Yeah, that guy. That's a player. And no, it is a. Oh, that's
Yeah, it's like-
okay. It
I
was
swear.
it was chasing after someone, and now it's coming back to its. Okay, it's just because it's so
I need to
big.
defeat Lost at Long Shadow Incline.
Okay,
So,
yeah, we need to work our way. We need to work. Yeah. Kill these, and then we got to work our way down. And these guys are. Which is why I got my beat stick. Oh god damn! I hate these guys with the. Okay. Mm-hmm.
I'm actually getting. Yeah, that was 4 of 8.
Okay. That works. Get your chest here.
I need to be level 50. Oh, in mining.
Yeah, what is this? Yeah, I'm not even
like, holy-
quite there yet. I'm getting there. I'm mining myself. Yeah, soul spires. Okay. You probably then need to go down.
Ice Gauntlet of the Scholar.
Yeah, play around with that.
Off. Popped just in front of me. He might aggro.
Okay.
Sure. Yep.
Okay, hold up. Just stay in the circle. Take that and that and that.
Those. All right. Up the hill.
Over the meadow, through the woods, to grandma's house we go. Dude's just trying to sleep.
Much.
Dude's just trying to sleep.
He completely ignored me. I walked in expecting him to hop up. He was like, I wasn't doing anything. I wasn't bothering you. I was asleep.
I was
In my
trying to.
house, mind you.
I'm
Who's the
trying to.
bad guy in this game?
I was trying to. Exactly. Who is the villain, really?
I labeled as the bad guy here.
fine. You don't want to deal with my pew pew pew. I go smash it, smash it, smash it.
You just stand there then.
Okay,
Iron
nothing there.
Marksman insignia.
So with stuff like that, if I'm not mistaken, a lot of those things you can add on to. You'll see gears like little circles down in like the lower right hand corner of the weapon and the armor and stuff, and that means that you can slot in something, and it'll give you a different buff.
Yep, I'm with you.
Okay, I'm tired of this. Hey,
Yeah, man.
I'll pick it up. I'm just trying to think about some of the gear that you kind of sort through what gear you have and what you need, but also just
Hodge of crap.
need you to I need you to settle on what you're actually doing. That's okay. I think Pickle went through like about 20 different iterations before he finally kind of settled, and I'm still not convinced he's done.
He's not. He's settled. Settled just means all is pretty. Settled's not quite the right word.
But I think right now he's going with a battle axe hatchet build that he's liking pretty well.
Battle axe.
Yeah, so yeah, so I was saying if you go int, then he's got quite a lot of stuff he can give you. Which if you went into an intelligence build,
Got you.
which primarily going to be your fire staff and your ice gauntlet, but then you could also use rapier or spear with it.
Okay.
So you have some options there. It's
Yeah, I think I'm probably going to go with I'm getting the hang of sort of how to use it, stuff like that. So I'll probably go with
fire staff.
fire staff.
Yeah, and then it's a
main.
well, that at least at the very least know that you're gonna.
Gauntlet now, so I'll figure out what.
That's pretty slick. That's the thing I've been doing, the AoE ice and the pylon and some of those other things. And yep, yeah. That's got one. Somebody just popped. Yep, they aggroed. Sometimes I just want to beat the crap out of something, just old school, just nothing too crazy. Oh, damn it, I moved out of my... Wrong button. There we go. I get done with this. I need to pop my food. There we go. Yeah, you need to, that one, yeah, you're going to want to get built up. You really need to get some skills under you, some points into it to really start to see what it can do.
That's what I figured.
Okay,
It looked kind of cool. Oh.
Yeah, it's easy to fall off. Especially if you're kind of glitching.
Well, me and my camera always fight each other.
Oh, good grief.
Hurts.
That's all right.
All right, Mastery 2. have a soaked hatchet.
Because you got your weapon out. I guess. You're not encumbered, are you?
Always gonna assume that I am.
Okay. Also, sometimes some weapons you'll move a little bit slower when you have the weapon out, and then there'll be a perk in there that'll give you a little more movement speed. But
Right.
But yeah, if you have your bag full of junk, then
Yeah, you know. Here right now we back to a place that I can throw up.
or even if you need to offload some stuff that you want to keep to me.
Well, it's kind of one of those things. I'm not sure what I'm not supposed to, what I don't need. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't throw away any like anything that you can use for crafting.
Leather and stuff like that. That's kind
It's
of
not, yeah, especially
I'm
since
trying
you
to get
need
rid
the
of weapons.
Yeah, if you have some
That's
weapons you
basically
don't
what I'm trying to
need.
do
Yep.
right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because those will weigh you down quite a bit.
And
And
then
then
be the heavier of the thing.
yeah. Yeah, I don't need that.
Okay.
You're reminding me of some points I can use. Secondary skill. First swing penetrates surface and targets armor and deals 100 damage.
Pyro has no cooldown. That's
Oh yeah.
ice spikes. All right, we're going to try the ice spikes.
Well, so hold up. Don't do that one yet. Depending what you want to do. I mean, obviously that's going to be more of your direct damage. So that's if you remember the little totem deal, that's the pylon. The other one, the AoE is Snowstorm. Yep, I'm on it. I'm on it. Damn fool just doesn't. Rude, man. We over here chilling, talking and strategizing. Not had nothing to do with you, and you have to come up here and mess with our business, man. We ain't bringing up.
Like, yeah, but you went in and killed my boy just sleeping in his own house. All right.
That's true,
So
but why you talk about the past
Details.
for? What are you bringing up the past for?
That was ages ago.
Oh, so there's a couple things depending on what you want to do. So let me put on my thing so I can show you what I'm talking about to make it a little bit easier.
Yep.
Okay, so you got a couple of things here. So this guy right here is it's basically a turret.
Yes, I saw that in the option.
Yep, and so you see that's obviously Ice Pylon. Then you have the AoE, that's Snowstorm, I believe.
Ice shower.
I'll tell you.
Same builder side.
Yeah, let me show you. No, I'm sorry. That's on the ice. It's Ice Storm on the Ice Tempest side to the far right. That's that AoE. And then, so, I mean, those really kind of depends on what you want to do. Ice Spikes and Ice Shower and Wind Chill, they're probably not bad for, like the Ice Spike is probably going to be more of your more direct damage, probably your closest thing to like just a not really a nuke, but maybe more like a bolt, maybe. One of the ones you're probably definitely going to want to pick up for sure. That's when you can actually get to where you can open it up is Entombed. So this is the thing where they have to take this Tomb's health bar down before it can hit me, before they can get to me, and it eventually will break. But also while you're in there, it'll regen your mana. So it's definitely a good one. I've liked it for especially like my kind of my support build, because that way if my mana is getting low from healing and stuff like that, I can always pop into that. And then when I'm protected, then I can also get my mana back. But the other ones kind of just depend on what you want to do. Now you do have some leeway in like respecking and stuff like that. So even if you find an ability you don't like it, you can respec. You can respec it out and try different ones. So those are the ones I like, because I can set the pylon, so that's kind of set and forget. I can set the AoE up, that's set and forget. And then if I need to pop into my healing stance, my healing weapon, and do some more healing, I can do that. And then if I need to do some, regen on my mana, I just pop into Entombed. And there's also this Ice Storm puts a chill effect on you. That then you can also build up some buffs that, like get to where you'll either do more, like you'll do more damage to mobs in it if they get dropped down below 50 health. You'll, your spells won't cost as much. There's a lot of different things that you can do.
Stuff like that. Right.
Oh yeah, Ian's brain's gonna explode with all this stuff. It's so much.
I appreciate the assumption.
Well, it's also like, hey, I mean, you only have 3 abilities. What's the big deal? Well, not really. Especially when you get to really run into weapons.
Right.
But then you really have 6, and then you end up with more things to do. See, and also this AoE constantly damages. It does damage. It does damage too. And then I have a buff to where then they start, once they drop below 50% health, my spells do more damage. Oh, I'm sorry, no. I think they just take more damage. Period.
Okay.
Good question. We are in Stonetooth Terrace, DA. We are near Everfall. We're basically just east of Everfall here, near the Bearclaw Shrine, kind of near the Reekwater border. Oh, hold up. Okay, why is that not working? Fine. I want to be like that. Be like that. For pylon, that one. If the ice don't work, Mr. Hammer will.
All right, we need to find chests. That's
okay. Oh, I like that. It's just a new ability I opened up. I basically slam the hammer into the ground, and it has like an AoE effect.
Like the Thor thing.
Exactly. Doing the Superman landing.
Yeah, exactly.
And the superhero landing.
Roman Reigns.
Or like the Terminator when he lands out of the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you just take that right in the face. In the face. Nice. Okay. Like 2 of.
Sounds like 2 of 4.
Good God, that's nasty. Oh wait, I to my.
You swung. I turned around all fast. Like, what do you?
No, I just hit the wrong button.
Because every time I get to one of these, assuming that there's a chest, I'm like, oh, looking.
Oh, here, wait a minute. Okay. Let me give, do you have a spear on you? Well, I'll hold on to it for you. You can at least,
Yeah, I got rid of it.
yeah, to help, yeah, with your encumbrance.
Yeah.
I'll keep it. And we can play around with that too.
Walk out all the way up, trying to
Okay.
map out a little bit.
Yeah.
Vision stockpile. Got some milk, bread.
So another thing
Thing
to
right here,
probably. Some of the towns will have cows,
Oh yeah.
and you can milk it for milk.
That's gotta be it. All right.
Have to be 3 or 4, I would think.
5.
Oh, there you go. Even better.
I guess the supply crates count too.
Yeah.
5 of 8.
Nice. Okay. Now it's just a matter of finding more. I don't know if ice and fire don't mix. The fice,
Exactly.
the fice don't mix, man. You know, end up saying stupid stuff like fice.
Fight this fire.
The fice. I'm not even drunk. That's the sad part.
I was gonna say you haven't.
I'm not even. That might be the problem.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Throws you all off. Being able to see hand-eye coordination is.
Oh, don't forget your food buff if you don't have it up. And it wears off. It wears off quicker than you think. Let me, what I can do.
Oh, that would explain. Been in here.
Yes.
Upstairs.
Yes.
What happened?
Don't worry about it. Nope. Nothing nada zilcho.
We went up here.
Go check. I'll deal with this guy. And I keep missing that now.
Oh, you're healed. Okay. Why am I not dying already? Like I should be.
Is why I'm up here in the first place.
Like, yes. It doesn't seem right here. Six.
Okay, nothing down there.
Nothing down here at all.
Well, I was talking about down that
Oh, I
down
see
that
what you're
way. Yeah. let's see.
All right, so went in there. Downside, I have this. I got to figure out my blocking. And distance.
Yeah, yeah. And that's the one thing I noticed that they don't really tell you
There's no
about your
indicator.
skills of like it doesn't give you like a range rating really. And
No.
so
How about now?
yeah.
Now.
Oh yeah, Skull, you're right. Yeah, this whole like we're basically on a big island surrounded by pirate ships and zombie pirates and all this stuff and rivers and all that, and yeah, we can't swim a lick.
At all whatsoever. Target this. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
Let's see this. 13. Okay, that really isn't going to work for you. Trying to see if I have anything that might be dexterity. Here, you don't want to go with dex build?
So many
I've got all the decks,
Until I
all my
select-
stuff.
until
Yeah,
I select
exactly.
it.
Yeah,
At which time
Everything.
all the intel should.
everything I have turns to dex.
Yep.
Oh, I'm not even playing with you. Okay, is that it?
Yep.
Nice.
All right. That all of the
Oh, cool.
All right. Back to Everfall. Seems like
Yeah, pretty much.
what's that whole quick traveling thing?
Well, so you register.
Recall.
You registered. Yeah, that's yeah. You can do that, and then if you're in a settlement, you can quick travel to other settlements that you have visited.
Does it cost me something?
The inn does not. It's just you can't. I think you can only use it like every couple of hours. The other quick travel uses a resource called Azoth that you'll get for doing quests and things like that.
Is that kind of like goal or something?
Kind of, but it's primarily used for travel and also for adding. You can use it to add a random perk to crafted gear and weapons and things.
All right. Yeah.
So yeah, it's a little bit different in that way. All right, now let me see. There we go. Okay, I don't need any of this.
And I might
that.
actually, this might be a good call it a night kind of spot.
Okay.
How are you feeling? There?
I'm-
looking down.
Yeah, I'm good either way. That is not gonna hurt my feelings one way or the other. I will put some of this stuff here because most of the stuff that I have on me is like the stuff I've just recently picked up
Okay.
that you might be able to use, but it's all like dex. But I also might have some stuff here too. You might have some intelligence on it that you might be able to use. A lot of it's going to be, this is level 10 on and focus. We'll see, especially as you level up, we'll be able to get you situated. But then as again, like Skull's probably got a whole truckload of things. It's just a question of, just getting you to the level to where you can actually use it. especially like blue gear and stuff. I think you got to be in your 20s at least. I know on my, like my life staff, I had to get the 21 first. The current gauntlet I'm using right now, I had to get the 23. I have another one stowed away somewhere that's, level 26 that I'm waiting on. Yeah, staff and a gauntlet that are both 26 that I'm waiting to get to so I can use. But we'll be able to, as you start to get up, we'll be able to get you more things. Like I have a rapier that you can use that's 13. Once you get there, yeah.
Gotcha.
Yes, sir.
That. Life staff. Seems like something.
Well, that's your healing. That's that healer. That's the
healer.
one. That's the thing I've been using. The healing weapon. So if you know you're never gonna be a healer, then I mean,
Never say never. It's possible.
well, at
you
some
need a
point,
healer.
well, that, but also, I mean, at some point, you probably are going to want to kind of settle in on something.
First off, one thing for sure, I need to throw all my leather working over ridiculously. It's not like I actually have to come back to this town to get stuff, right? Just
Yes.
any town?
No. So that's where some of the territory ownership will come into play. If you're in town, if you have stuff stored in a town that's owned by your faction, then you can go to another town also owned by your faction and get access to the stuff in your storage.
Okay.
But it's only in that circumstance. So for the most part, what I would say is don't count on that, right?
Gotcha.
It's more of a nice to have when it's actually the case. Other than that,
Yeah. It's supposed to be.
but yeah, let me put this on here. And another thing too, and again, it's like at the risk of overloading you, but there's like so many little things that you kind of need to know about at the same time.
Yeah, even if it's, I'll forget it later. If it's one of those things when I get to that point, brain starts going back like, hang on, I heard that word.
So you know how you had the faction quests. You also have, it's here at the very it's in the southeast quadrant of town. It's kind of up a stair hill. There's a thing called the town project board, and with that, it'll help you build up your, what's the word I'm looking for? Your reputation within that area. And then as you do those things, you'll start to build up, and you'll by fighting things in the map and doing quests stuff like that, you'll get it too. But this will also help you with building up your reputation, which then will give you where you'll see if you open up your map on the left-hand side, you may see where like you have. Yep. So if you click on that right now, and then click that right there. So basically, I would say don't do experience. That's the one. It's a point of diminishing returns. The juice doesn't worth the squeeze on that. Right. Gathering speed's not a bad one. There's like some tax reduction. Storage. If storage pops up, get it.
Get that one.
But yeah, it's like, so like that's definitely that's a no-brainer. And then the other no-brainers to not pick up the experience one. The others, it kind of like will benefit you much better. So if you do like gathering speed, obviously that's helpful. If you get like reduction in crafting, like one of the ones will be like it'll cost less for you to craft things. Like you actually pay a tax every time you craft stuff.
Okay.
And they'll take that down. And then like the standing boost, I would take the standing boost over the XP boost for sure. So
of these three, gatherings the best one?
I mean, for right now, I mean, especially since you probably need to build up your gathering, and we can get you some iron tools and things and upgrade from there. But yeah, that one definitely wouldn't hurt you. You got another one. Yeah, storage. Get storage. Yep. And so now you can see some of the other ones that you can get. So really, I mean, if you pick up storage if it's there, and then not pick up the XP boost, then it's kind of probably more opportunistic depending on what you're trying to do around that time. But gathering doesn't hurt because, you know, it's gonna really behoove you to pick up just go ahead and get storage, because then it just helps you to load. Damn, how many did you have?
That's what I was just going to say.
I have not done any of these.
I have not.
So yeah, storage. That's an easy one. Okay, so now you probably have a pretty decent amount of storage. So now you can load up more and more stuff into that storage bin.
Storage within my actual.
No. That's that storage box that you have in town that you can load stuff into. But now you can do more of that. And especially you get really more into the gathering and the crafting game. Believe me, you want to have as much of that as you can get.
Wandering around, that falls under my. I like to wander around and find stuff.
Yeah.
Unlock things. It's kind of in that same vein. I'll end up with.
I mean, you can go around. I mean, and that's the other thing too. If you have more room in the storage, box, you can unload, almost all of your stuff, except for what you need to have, into that. And basically, go out with, maybe without maybe some potions and stuff like that, some basic stuff, an almost empty bag, and then just start. Hitting every tree, smacking every rock.
Absolutely.
Just start going through and just start to, build up all your stuff and keep an eye on your inventory, and then come back, craft, and then you craft a bunch of stuff. I mean, you can go through and really get a decent amount of XP without killing anything unless you have to. It's just a matter because it aggroed you.
Walking, you're gonna go and get
sure. Yeah, and the aggro ranges on these mobs around in this game, if you've seen, it's insane. Everything wants you dead, including the turkeys apparently, because
Yes. How did we just seriously? I mean, it's being aggroed by a turkey. But they don't aggro.
But yeah, if you come up here and do some of these town project board stuff, that'll also help out with boosting up that.
Where's that?
Yep. You're heading right to it. Yep, right here. And then you can go right to this board. Also, if you talk to that lady in the hall, you can access it from her. But this is
what I was seeing with the rabbits.
Yeah. So this is another good one to do to just,
just load up on a little bit of everything.
You can. I mean, you don't, and the same things, you can abandon them. If it turns out something's just too tough or it's just not really worth it, then you can abandon it. And then another one will take its place after a certain amount of time. So I don't think, especially right now, it doesn't hurt. And then of course, keep doing your main quest and the side. You're going to want to knock out all the side quests in this town, so that you can. That's that path leading you to where you can get into that dungeon up in the 20s. It all kind of pulls together,
Gotcha. Yeah, no, that makes sense. All right. Collect 20 feathers. It was
right there. See? Well, there you go.
Collected.
Yeah.
All right, so I need to go kill some turkeys. Rabbits.
Some grassy rabbits. Yep.
Wow.
And so that's the other thing too, is that's the thing while you're out there, whacking
That's what I was
trees and all
Yeah,
that
I was
stuff.
like,
And then,
let me
I
just
see a
grab all this
turkey.
stuff.
Okay, boom, I'm going to kill it. You don't necessarily have to go
Right.
hunting for them per se. You go
Yeah.
out and you can see them. See
Well,
things
that's
like
what
the
I was
rabbits and the
saying, should I
boars.
just grab pretty much everything while I'm out there if I stumble into it without even having to.
I don't know if it'll hurt,
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm not aware of any major penalty for abandoning
Right.
the quest. It's just that I think the only thing I've seen is just that it'll take a little while for another quest to fill its place. But if you're out in the field when you do it, by the time you get back to town and check, it'll probably be filled up. So, the trading post. Okay. Up roll.
All right. Well, cool.
Roll, Raggy.
Yeah. Let's. Yeah. Exactly. All right. Well, cool. So I'm gonna start unlocking my map so I can port.
Well, that's the other thing too. It doesn't hurt to run the towns, and the other thing too is, you'll start to see quest hubs open up, and it'll send as you start to progress, doing more and more of the side quests and everything. It's going to start to send you further throughout the map to where then it's just go over to the town, and then yeah. But Everfall is actually you lucked out in the sense that you actually started in Everfall. Because that's the one that you want to do all the side quests. You can end up in a bunch of different ones. But Everfall's
like Monarch's buff is 1 through 25. Everfall's 1 through 25.
Windsward. Yeah.
His block house. Yeah.
Yep.
Is 25.
And you could end up in any of them. Once you kind of get through that first batch of thing, like that first process, you could end up at any of them. Kind of help spread out the starting zones. But Everfall is where you ultimately need to end up so that you can start doing the quests that you need to do to start building to where you can get the key that you need to then in turn do the dungeon. And so yeah, I think that's so yeah, you're in a good spot. I would just, especially if you're, get on tomorrow or whatever and just kind of messing around. I would just do all the things.
Right. Gotcha. Yeah. No, that makes perfect sense. All right. Well, cool. Yeah, I got to get up early tomorrow.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I got not a crazy day, but we got some stuff kind of early, and then we're having like my wife's folks over for dinner and stuff. So got to be somewhat coherent for that.
Yeah, that's kind of where I was like, if I start again, it's free now. It's going to take me another hour and a half to get us.
Right.
Oh,
I hear you.
Like, yeah. So
cool.
All right.
Yep.
Well, cool.
Yep. Chill Friday. I think we got you in a place now where, you're able to start just doing your stuff. You can kind of start to run through some things,
do stuff. Right.
and still get some experience. And then, let me know.
When everybody else hops back on.
Yeah.
Having to handhold me.